Alright, so the opening of this film is on an airplane and his father, it crashes, and fuck, why is that in the fucking film? They could have just taken that away. Because actually the opening with Spider-Man is one of the best Spider-Man things I've seen in all the films. I love it. I love it, and it's kind of feels like they're fixing the previous one, the fucking boring shit. That is Amazing Spider-Man. By the fixing it by like this is daytime, and it's quipping, and the suit is great. I love this. Just this part. I guess you could kind of say that I hated the cinematography in the first one. Everything was so. It wasn't so dark. It wasn't Solo, a Star Wars story. That's one of the worst fucking lit films I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. You can't see shit, and what you can see is just brown. It wasn't that bad, but it was. What were? Why was it always fighting at night, and there was no color? And this one has fucking color, and it's daylight, and it's wonderful. And yeah, this is the first part. This is great, But I know it turns shit pretty fast. I know that. You know what kind of movie this is? Amazing Spider-Man 2? A phone movie. You know, sometimes there's kind of cool things happening, I guess. But a lot of times you just sit on your phone. Third act of the last one, I just sat on my fucking phone all the time. I was just like, fuck, I don't care. He's fighting a giant monster, and the monster wants to turn everybody to lizards. And what do I get from that? What the fuck? What do I get from that? How is that something valuable? It's like Batman v Superman. Fucks up so hard at the end with the fucking CGI monster and just shit. The last one was shit, and yeah, fucking hell, man. I love Spider-Man in this one. I love fucking Andrew Garfield in this one. He quips and he's fun and he's blah 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 blah, and it's daylight, and he's in the shop and he's sick and he has this scarf and whatever, and fucking beanie. Is that what you call beanie? I don't know, lue in Norwegian. Fucking lue. Norway, we use lue all the time. Not me though, but because I'm special. But yeah, I like that scene. He was sick, and that was fun. And there's a montage that was fun. This is fun. This is fun. Wait, so they broke up? Peter Parker and Gwen Stacy broke up? Is that a thing? There's 500 storylines in this film, so I don't know. One storyline I do not care about. Well, two of them. The parents thing, couldn't give less of a fuck. And the Osborn, that relationship. Oh, they're best friends, blah, blah, blah. They haven't seen each other for what, 10, 11 years? And they were what age? 6? I don't know, but just don't care. People are complaining about Electro Man, or what the fuck he's called, Electricity Man, that he's shallow and I like Peter Parker, I like Spider-Man, he sees me. I feel that matches the tone of the film. Tonally, it's better than the first one. It's not like super grounded and dark, and then a fucking lizard shows up. I would buy a lizard man showing up in this film. So this is thus far better than the first one. Also worse than the first one, which makes it more interesting for me. To me, it's not a good movie, but the highs are higher than the first one. I find the origin story shit boring, and it's a lazy way to have structure in your film, right? It's easier to have structure in your film when you go the origin story route. But even in Batman Begins, you have a villain that gonna explode and kill a lot of people or whatever, and Batman needs to stop him. Same fucking third act. It's the same fucking fucking third act in every fucking origin story film, you know? And, yeah, but I don't like Dane DeHaan as Harry Potter or what? What's Harry Osborn? God damn it. Yeah. I'm a visual nerd. I like films for me needs to hit right tonally, visually too. People don't talk enough about visuals in film, ironically. I'm not saying everybody's Roger Deakins, but the lighting in this film, the cinematography fits the tone, you know? And I'm glad of that. And the music, Hans Zimmer, is much better, I think. Not his most memorable piece, but it works. So in those cases, music and visuals, it feels very upbeat, kind of Spider-Man-y. This is so much more Spider-Man-y than the first one. Yeah, that's true. And so of course the relationship between Peter Parker and what's her face? Gwen Stacy is cute, especially when they have the scene with the terrible laugh and fake laugh and whatever. It's cute. It's fun. I fucking like the Ice in Manhattan or whatever, but it's obviously filmed in New York, which I appreciate. I like when films use the environment, like New York is a character on its own, sort of. And I like the fight between Electro Man or Electric Boy, what the fuck is called, and Spider-Man, and Electro Man is confused and doesn't understand things or whatever. And I like that. There's so many things that's so much better than The Amazing Spider-Man, the first one. And there's other things that are just bland as or why is this I wonder if it's people could salvage this by cutting out the parents shit, and you can't cut out the Harry Osborn crap, unfortunately, but cut out the fucking Aunt May working at a hospital. What else is there? Fuck. You can't cut out... well, no. But at least it would be a bit shorter without the fucking parents thing. You just don't fucking care, you know? Now there's a scene where Peter Parker, out of nowhere, decides to find out about his father. Is that what's happening? There was, father's briefcase. Is that what is happening? Oh, for fuck's sake. It's like, stop. Please stop. This film has no focus at all. That was what was happening, right? I don't know. And now we're with Osborn. Yeah, he's terminally ill, like his father, Harry Osborn. He was in one scene and died. And that he was played by what was it, Cooper or something? Whatever. But he's a really good actor. But they wasted him in one fucking scene. Yeah. It's not a great film. It's not a great film. It's bad. But as I said, the Spider-Man stuff is fucking cool. I love the action and everything. It's just all over the place, I fart and I fart and I fart. I fart all the time. Do you fart? Why can't Spider-Man give Harry Osborn his blood? Was it because he's not sure what's gonna happen or something? Was that it? Well, he's dying, so without the blood, he's dying, He's gonna die either way I don't get it. Why doesn't he get the blood? If I haven't paid attention, that's on me, but this has 500 storylines, so... And not all of them, most of them aren't that exciting, to be honest. And, you kind of sit on your phone and fuck around with the phone. Yeah, it's that kind of movie. But, thus far, I enjoy this better more than the first one. The first one was like watching paint dry. It wasn't that bad. It was just, This, as I said, this has high highs. And I love the Spider-Man outfit. And Yeah. Yeah. This film makes me want to go outside and take a walk and, do anything but watch this. Well, sometimes, all right? It's oh, no, it's not complicated. Almost said it's complicated. It's not. It's 70% bad, sorta, and 30% pretty cool. The action scenes and Spider-Man scenes, but now he's doing something with the computer. What is happening? What is happening? What is he doing? He's researching something. Is what? Is it the parents again? What is it? What's happening? Give me a second, all right? What? What's happening? He has coins in his hand. Some coins fell out of something. Yep, he had coins in his hand, and then he looked at an abandoned train station on the computer. People say they want a third one of this film's Amazing Spider-Man 3. Sure. Well, another director, and because Spider-Man is good. Spider-Man is good at this. Maybe they can fix it. They fixed some things in the second one, but Spider-Man being in MCU, that's more interesting. But I gotta say, this fucking MCU, man, the cinematography in those films are so fucking bland. It's like, ironically, they're colorless, Marvel should be colorful, and, but now Superman is colorful in the DC thing. Oh, this looks like a movie. I don't know if it acts like a movie. Sometimes it acts like a movie. But it's starting to test my patience now. It's 52 minutes left. God damn it. So yeah, fucking hell, man. Alright, so Harry Potter just put a coin in the fucking thing, so a train just came out from the ground, and in the train it's a laboratory. Peter Parker, I mean. It's a laboratory, and that's what his father built. What the fuck? How long has his father been gone? Everything looks prestige, looks... What? No dust? Why did it come up from the ground? Who? Oh, download complete? Someone's just been there. Right? What's happening? What? Oh, it's a video message from his dad. Do you know that... there was a lot of deleted scenes from this film. I'm talking over because this is fucking boring. Deleted scenes. Among one was that Peter Parker is on visiting Gwen Stacy's grave, and then his father shows up. And there's also a couple of scenes where Mary Jane shows up, played by I don't know, the gal from the Descendants. The Descendants is a good film, by the way. What else did she play? In the version of Deviant, or some young, what do you call it? So, whatever those men. Only 43 minutes left. Wait, 42 minutes left. All right. Counting the fucking minutes, man. Counting the fucking minutes. It's so up and down, mostly down. But Harry Osborn is just unlikable from the get-go. Unlikable. And his performance is very much James Dahan. No, James. What? Dahan something. Seen Valerian? He's so fucking miscast in that film. And what the character are supposed to be in that film. But he doesn't have any of those qualities. So that's like a casting like that fucking makes the movie so much worse than it actually is. Because the movie is kind of fun. So now I'm talking about another movie and the movie I'm watching. But it is fun, not that exciting, to be honest. It's the third act. It's a fighting with he's fighting the Electro Man and also then Irie Osborn, and she dies and whatever. Fuck it. Anyway, yeah. Oh, it's the same old fucking third act. What the fuck is happening? We're on a plane now. Is this plane? What is happening? What is this plane? Is this plane gonna go down because of electricity? What is happening? What is happening? What the fuck? What happened to the ghost? Where's the ghost? You know, from Father Christmas, Father Stacy, her father. What is Commissioner Stacy? I don't know. He's a ghost. Now he's not a ghost. He doesn't see the ghost anymore. What happened to that? I get back. He sees the ghost at the end, though. Is it because I'm getting older that I like fucking kind of start hating the third act piss shit thing in superhero movies? Is that my age? I'm getting like becoming like a bitter old man. But I just fucking don't care. But you know what? The Dark Knight had the boat things, you know, that was great. Well, but then the last of the film in the Dark Knight was kind of brave, you know, like the Two-Face thing and him almost killing his son, you know, Commissioner Gordon's son, and that was interesting, you know, interesting third act. So was the Batman in a way. You could say that the third act of the Batman was the worst part of the film. I would tend to agree, even though it's the worst part of the film. It's pretty cool because Batman fights these snipers and everything. It's not a huge fucking monster or someone with electrical powers, shit like that. It's not like the fucking thing in Batman v Superman, the fucking Doomsday. Is that? Yeah, whatever. In Iron Man, that's why I'm not so, you know, Iron Man first one. Such a origin story piss crap. Blah, 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 blah. This is an origin story though. But there's so many fucking storylines and blah 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 blah. And it's such a pity because the Spider-Man things are great. Spider-Man is great. But fucking hell, man, just be done with it already, you know? Be done with it. I'm done. I'm so done. Be done with it, you know? The ghost showed up. He showed up. Gwen Stacy ghost showed up. Do you guys remember True Romance? Tony Scott directed it on a script from Quentin Tarantino. I bought that just a couple of days ago on 4K. I'm waiting for it in the mail, in the post thing. That I can't wait for. It's 1,000 years now since I've seen it, but I remember loving it. And there we have also, think about it, we have fucking a writer is Quentin Tarantino, the director is Tony Scott, and the composer is fucking Hans Zimmer, you know? And you have Gary Oldman, you have Christopher Walken, you have Dennis Hopper, you have Christian Slater, you have fucking who else you got? James Gandolfini, whatever his fucking face is, and you know, whatever. That's a cool film. I can't wait. Now Harry Osborn showed up. And he looks like shit. Looks like me after a 4-day yeah, whatever, doesn't matter. He looks like shit. For real. And his acting is and this is so fucking, they just wiped out Electrical Man, and now now Harry Osborn showed up. He's supposed to be the Goblin, Green Goblin, but he looks like what does it looks like? He has some sort of polio what's it, the Spanish plague or whatever they're called. And he has some sort of armor and whatever, and blah blah blah, and fucking hell, blah blah. You know, don't care. I just don't care, man. I just don't give a fuck. So the girl just died, Gwen Stacy, and some spider fucking thing. She landed, whatever, the fucking web shooter, and it's dead. And there's another funeral or burial, blah 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 blah. And in the end, the kid shows up. The kid I forgot to mention that. That was a good scene earlier in the film, where there was a kid with fucking, what do you call it? Fan, yeah, fan. Was broken or something, and Spider-Man helped him by doing whatever, and he said, "Hey, I'm gonna walk you home," and he did. I like that scene. And that fucking kid shows up again with a, whatever, and, Spider-Man fights Rhino. It's, because Gwen Stacy dies, and Spider-Man is like fucking not dealing with that, so he's depressed. And then he's like, oh, no, I shouldn't be depressed. I should be Spider-Man. And he fights the Rhino. But that in of itself feels like a movie, you know? Why couldn't the third one be that? Like, oh, he's in grief. Fucking grief. He's not Spider-Man, but he understands that he should be Spider-Man because of the Rhino or whatever. It's so fucking all over the place, this fucking film. It's like my YouTube channel. Ugh.